Just give me 1 second. Let's make sure I got everything together. Okay, well, hello everyone. This is Kazu Freeze here, and also don't worry, I got a little meat today, so if you hear little noises, that's him. Um, Tonight, for our second Thieves at Night podcast aftermath. If you don't know how the aftermath is, it's the night after the live footage comes out. I talk about everything that was summed up and give my thoughts and opinions about it. And, everyone's more than welcome to share their thoughts and everything. So, without further ado, we get to it. Because I was trying to do my best to watch all, but I'll watch some of it. Uh, go back into it, see what I missed out. So I kind of basically got majority stuff. Okay, so we have this in two categories. We got from features. Uh, we got we got these in two features. We got these three sections: feature, what establish, and what appears to add or clarify. All right. So the first thing we're talking about is patch framing. What's going to be established with patch framing is for 7.5 title review, part one on April 28th, which is coming up soon, and part two, which of it will be coming out in early September. Not an official date yet, but we know it's gonna be early September. The April podcast is explicitly the part two meticulous details that pass for today. We got more of like the dungeon. We got to see how the dungeon world looks like for the new MSQ dungeon, which is in Garlemald. Yeah, you heard me. I say Garlemald. Gar. I always mess that one up. Garlemald. Garlemald. Oh yeah, it's Garlemald. See, I messed up. It's gonna be in the adjacent setting. No new major like index clarification found in like the primary sources yet. Okay, so the Windrus, the third walk, which you know, if you have done the previous two, like the first one, Juno's first walk, second walk was Sandoria, and the third walk now is Windrus. Uh, yeah, great footage. You saw a trailer footage of that, which the trailer is out now. If y'all want to go look at it, and I also have like a teaser which has Kefa in it, which was interesting. And he's like, "I'm back." I'm like, "Oh no, Kefka is back." Kefka this that not want to leave nobody alone. So for the Windrus, it's the final echo of the Vanderbilt Alliance Way. which is the Revenant Tours Final Fantasy 11 geography and history. And the game preview reported shows Shantoto styling on absolute virtue and being involved in the early boss sequence in this from the same day live from the live transition, but not yet index or official digest. So we don't know if it's gonna be she's gonna if Shantoto is gonna be the first boss, second, third. We don't know which boss it's gonna be, but it might be the early bosses. Oh, oh, sorry. This is a little late, so I'm still gonna be going a lot, so I apologize. The next one was the Uno trial, which has a normal and extreme trial named Uno, likely provided trailers or a fight footage context, but index primary digest text is not yet available. So we know about the name of the new trial, which is the Uno. Okay, so the new Ultimate is confirmed for 7.5 to the land before the end of the cycle. And the trailer ending with a wildly Ultimate Team involving Kafka, which I mentioned, but the remains of the community anticipation awaiting, which is kind of like throw me off. Personally, me personally saying that, I feel like the Kafka thing threw me off because I wasn't ready for none of that. Like seriously, I thought Kefka was a terrifying, annoying boss when I first met him, and then he was like a very jokeful one. But it's kind of like a little like I have a mixed feeling at Kefka. Seeing him again as a new ultimate, ha ha, I'm going insane. But I'm going personally insane. But it's cool. It's interesting though. They also gave us the final teaser shown for some of the Phantom weapons. More of them, more of them. Which a lot of them look real good. Well, I mean real good. I mean really good. That's why I'm gonna put it like that in the short version. Next thing that we also talked about on the live more on the Colt Crescent North Horn. We got South Horn already. We got North Horn. So Occult Crescent North Horn. I'm gonna call it OCNH. OCNH. Because we already got OCSH. We got OCNH. Or this is Occult Crescent South Horn. I mean North Horn. North Horn. The level cap will be at level 40. We got new Phantom jobs. I mentioned these before. We also have the Fort Tower Magic and both normal and extreme revised entry approach. So we have two difficulties. We have two difficulties. Sorry about that. It was a little noisy. Like they said, the official website for the North Horn, we're at it ahead of the live letter apparently, but that's fine. Beastmaster. It's of course you can get 50 beasts at launch. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Beastmaster. You have 50 beasts at launch. They all solo tame ability. So you could capture them and stuff. If I remember how I read it earlier, you have to weaken the monster. You have to weaken the monster for Beastmaster, and then its ability to be captured and stuff. So think of like a little bit like Pokemon Power for some of you people who like to think of like this, or like your average Beast Tamer class. You have to weaken it to attain it. But I'm assuming it's kind of like Blue Mage, where you might have a chance to get it. So yes, I am confirming everything is catchable and is attainable solo. Solo. with Ardent reward pass for like doing the alliance array of it. So that's interesting though that you can bring Beastmaster, I bet it's him, Beastmaster into alliance array, which is pretty cool. Ocean fishing. We have a new ocean fishing route to Thanavar, which is official a April site thing, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got like the little screenshots and details from it, which really looks the route looks really nice. Cosmic exploration. We got Auxilia, Axisia. I think that's how you say it. I might be pronounced it. I truly apologize. It's a new location, but I call it the new planet and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Crafting gathering, I got a nice one on this one. It's a nice little setting. That's pretty much a short one, which is also introduced the fourth and final star. I mean planet, not planet, but star. Sorry about that. Star of the cosmic exploration. For housing, we got the larger finishing caps and new rendering options for housing in heavy spaces. Oh my god, that's huge. That's real huge. Hold on, that's a little more option. There's a little more options to give. That's real good. They focus more on the glamour storage and the UI than on the new index housing specifics. Okay, I'm glad they focused on the UI because that need to be like focused on particularly. Um, oh, Arcalia Harmorals, which I remember is the like the library arena that we shown like before. Um, it's like a archive with books and stuff, and that's also set on the April March as well, which is a real good one. It's a real nice map. I think I like that more than the Stormblood map, but on design wise. Okay, so UI and system changes. We have not the main focus of the March Public Digest, but the same day transition live through, which has like the pink UI class swapping while crafting log is open to 3.0 dungeon outfit glamours, storage, and chocobo petting as a removable system revealed in these remain provision until the digest posts. Two clarifications matter is like the 3.0 dungeon outfit storage is discussion on April 17th is a clarification expansion, not a contraction of older Armor's plans players remember from earlier. So that's pretty much like the new changes for the Armor drive on the Armor, like that you go into like the rent place. I like to call it the rent room, but the glamour dressing room I call it also that you could simply change into. Like I said, the release charts for part one, like I said, mentioning first part one is coming out April 28th, and part two is early September. So I'm taking a guess since I'm gonna take a guess right here on the spot since it's early September. Right, I'm gonna grab my calendar right now and I'm gonna look at September real quick. Right now, okay, May, June, July, August, September. So if it's gonna drop on a Tuesday, right? I'm guessing the 9th or the 16th. The 9th or the 16th of September. But since I said earlier, I'm guessing 9th. And honestly, I think okay, that's pretty much the main thing we talked about. But everything, okay. So I did give you my little opinion on it. I am extremely excited for it, even though they didn't mention the dive system in here again. But I am happy that those changes are coming. And for everybody who's coming to FanFest, I hope y'all all have fun and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I actually I still haven't gone to one, but I'm thinking about going to one next year. Next year, if I do, I'll probably announce it. Um, I think other than that, I am truly excited for this. I mean, I'm excited for all this coming up. It's making me happy right now. And I know this is kind of like a mention, like a side mention, it's a little off topic, but starting next week or in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start doing a raid series or streaming live streaming the raids, and probably might put the podcast on pause, but or that's the first option. Probably put the podcast on pause and then do the full blown raid series, or that's the first option. Sorry about that. My brain's like still thinking about this, so it's still undecided yet. Or second option, I might make the raid series on a separate day, and I will still do the podcast, still talking about Final Fantasy and everything like that. And also, I might just mention my experiences with the raids, my personally. And I'll probably still be thinking about it. But it's not official final, but I know we're gonna be starting next week or two. And I'm redoing the Arcadian raids, and then if we go well, we might end up doing try to do the ultimates as well. So if anybody's interested, just hit up my. I mean, I'll link up the Discord server after the stream, and we could just get started to that. We could talk more in CD or Discord. I think other than that, I talked about everything. Okay, so I think other than that, I think I pretty much talked everything about the live letter from 91 and 92 when I straight went to it because I just went straight into my topics of talking about this. Like I said, I'm very excited about it. I think I'm gonna stop talking about it because if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna overhype myself and have too much of high expectation on this. So I'm going to calm my hypeness down, calm my hypeness down for a little bit. Because if I hold myself on a high pedestal, then I'm gonna miss out on something. I might get disappointed. So I'm gonna keep myself calm down, put myself back on the low. But y'all know how I truly feel about it. I am excited for it. I'm just, I might be live on patch day. I'm gonna say this now. I might be live on patch day, but if not on patch day, then I will still do my podcast, right? But I will do like some content live next week. All right. So, without further ado, that'll be all for it. And thank you for all who came in. I will catch you guys next Tuesday on the next podcast at 8 o'clock. But that will be subject to change on patch days as well or any other day. Till then, catch you guys on the next one.